This video is going to be short and sweet. It's going to feature some bucks I'm interested in for this year, but I thought I'd start with this big black bear, just for the heck of it.
This is Grizzly Country Outdoors.
Okay, so this buck, which is a big 5x5, a 6x5 actually. I'm thinking he's close to 160. Now that is from the end of June. Here he is, and he doesn't look like he grew an awful lot. That's August 26th. So I tried to get these all in chronological order. August 28. He's a 160-inch buck probably. We're very close. Here he is feeding, ironically, on the very first camera that I saw him on. Heading the other direction in this situation. But you can see the split brow tine there on the right. That's no question that's the same deer. And here he is again, and again you can see that split brow tine. So he hasn't been around too much. This deer here is just a 4-pointer, and he's not the type of deer that I would shoot, but this is the type of deer that a lot of guys, they'll see this guy coming through the bush and they'll drop this buck and then they'll walk up and go, oh. He looks like one of them young deer. Might be a decent deer someday, but more than likely he will never be anything more than a 4-point. Here he is again, still in velvet on the 29th of August. $140-inch buck. There he is again, still cruising. It's now the 6th of September. And here he is shed as velvet, and you can see it's really a pretty skinny horned buck. He's not a shooter. This deer is a 5-point, and he's a young deer. Look, skinny rack, but boy, he's got potential. This almost looks like the same night, but this is actually 4 days later. He walked by the exact same spot. Thought that was kind of cool. Now here we come to the drop tine buck. This is the deer that we're really interested in. Unless, obviously, we're always hoping an actual giant comes along. This is a pretty nice buck, but I'm still not too sure. I think he also might just be a young deer yet. Now here he has shed his velvet. This is the 8th of September. He's browsing away. You can see on the drop tine there's velvet still clinging to it. Lots of times on the buck that's got a drop tine, they can't rub that, or they don't rub that part of the antler, and some of that dried velvet will stay on there sometimes. Here he's coming through. You just see the drop tine at the last moment. Here he is again. This deer, he's just half the cameras I got out there, he's walking by. Get a real nice look at him there. Now most of that velvet is actually off of that nub, off that drop tine now, it appears. A decent enough buck, I guess. Here he stops, and it looks like he's checking a licking branch here. And this was the morning I got the these game cam memory cards on the 17th. So here he was. He was about 6 hours before I got there. And that's the end of the video. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.